You are listening to Drop Tent Media Network.
And this is a comedy podcast. Welcome to WUDDUP.
Woo! Night coffee takeover, baby. Let's get it.
Night beater.
Look at you guys
Out here killing it. What are you boys doing right now? It looks like Cody's in fucking dungeon. Rob
I'm just
looks like
playing
he's
with
in
my
the basement.
skins.
Rusty looks like he's in a basement.
Yeah.
Is that Arnold hanging
That's
next
Hey
to
Arnold.
a cactus?
Hell yeah, it is, dude.
Did I just
He said,
nail that?
He said,
Yo,
"What's
dude,
up,
you got
cactus?"
eagle eyes.
Dude, this guy I was watching on the fucking challenge, the MTV show, the reality show. This guy goes, "Dude, you're a fucking follower," and his reply was, "I swear to God," he goes, "I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. What's up?" And I was like, "Whoa!"
That
Those are
turns
fighting words, dog.
that turns the tables. You're like, oh, all right.
My favorite, because he's like Israeli, so he's not American, but straight up just hit him with, "I am not a follower. I am leader. What's up?"
That
"What's
is-
up" got me so hard. I was like,
That
"Yo,
is
this
very
guy's
leader.
killing it."
That's very leader because it's like, what's up? Like, now it's up to you to figure me out.
True.
Well, no, that's a follower, dude. You're like, hey, what's up? I'm a leader, right? Like, that's like something you would say. Like, what's up with Rob and Cody? You know, that's a follower podcast.
Oh, I thought you were talking to
Well,
me.
it depends.
Like, I'd be
It
like, "I'm a leader."
depends. It depends on how you look at the slang. Because,
Dude.
like, what's up can be putting the ball in your court. Or,
It's true.
you know what I mean? Like, you can be like, you have to figure out what's up.
I will
Or,
say,
or it can be, I want to know what's up. But the way I took that is like, you have to figure out what's up.
No, I feel you. I've always wanted to dunk on someone and say, what's up?
Right. Exactly.
in fairness,
I'm
this
just saying.
guy's credentials were winner of Celebrity Ninja Warrior and Celebrity Big Brother in Israel.
So this dude knows what's up.
This guy fucks,
This
dude. This
dude
guy
is
fucks.
very much aware of what's up.
I swear to God, if you look him up, though, I swear to God, this guy fucks. He is unbelievable.
How do
He's
you
a
do a
porn star.
celebrity ninja warrior?
I don't know.
That's
Who's
just like,
the most
all
athletic
right,
obstacle
let's be
actor?
real. None of you are ninjas, but we're going to figure out which one of you is the most.
And he was on So You Think You Can Dance.
Well, that's not even fair. Of course ninjas can dance.
So
Of
you
course.
think you're a ninja?
So You Think You're a Big Brother Ninja Bitch.
Well, it looks like we just gave them a whole bunch of series for the rest of the rest of that network's
I think we work
existence.
at MTV, to be honest with you.
It's crazy
that what it was?
how inefficient Kung Fu actually is.
Oh, wait. How would you know this, of all people?
Look at him.
You
Uh,
ever, you
I-
ever done, you, I did
here's how,
karate, and I'll tell you right now, it did not make me a better fighter.
Like, because literally no one is doing Kung Fu in UFC. If someone does, and even if they lose every round, they're going to be my favorite fighter. If they just do Kung Fu,
Dude, you ever watch, dude, some people
Like
karate
Cobra
style,
Strike?
I swear to God. Watch Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. That boy's straight up karate.
really?
Dude, he
Yeah.
side stances you, keeps his hands down, where he's like, "Fucking hit me, I dare you." And before you know it, he's already knocked you out with a head kick.
The thing about karate, though, is it's way more boring than you think it is.
It's so much more boring than you think.
Well, that's
it
because
is.
you're not supposed to just fight for no reason. You're supposed to like only
Yes, you are.
defense.
Yeah, no, karate only works if someone's trying to take your lunch money, and then
Yeah.
it kicks in. That's the first
Right.
prerequisite.
Yeah.
I
But
took a karate course. I was there
It's not a
for
college class, dude.
it was. You're right. I was in kindergarten. I went for one lesson.
You don't take courses in kindergarten.
Well, took a karate course. All right, that's what they called it.
What
K.
belt
They
were you?
both. It was KK. It was one
Oh!
KK.
Ha!
Yeah. So they were making all that loud noises. I was like, "Fuck this!" I hid under a chair and ate Cheetos the entire time.
Oh, you got a good work.
You
What's
treated karate class like it was a thunderstorm. You're just like, no, big, loud, scary Asians, not with it.
No, it was Asian. That was the scariest part. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
where are they?
Yeah, they're yelling. That's not what gets me. It's those round eyes. Ugh. I can see all the hate in them. Every strike they throw.
Would it have been worse if I hid under the chairs and just started eating bats instead of Cheetos?
Damn. Let's
That
go,
would have been
dude.
so karate of you, dude.
Listen, that has nothing to do with race. That's just about fighting. Everyone
Is
knows-
it?
It doesn't feel like it, but I gotta think that's what I like it. Dude, my karate master.
All right.
He was American.
It was
Had a
racism.
Korean
All right.
name,
No,
so we all called him Sabanim. And you're like, dude, your name's absolutely like Steve or something. Like he was just like straight up white, and he was like, I am Sabanim, and everybody like Sabanim, dude, like
Dude.
fucking do karate, Korean karate.
Yeah, what a feeling to have a sensei.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, swear to God, we did a board breaking competition. I didn't get a trophy for it because I fucking was like,
Didn't break the board.
dude, I cried. They fucked up what I wanted to do.
I cried too.
I swear to God.
It was really
It was
scary.
like to place it down, and I wanted to just like elbow strike it down like a 12-6 elbow. And instead, they didn't get the stand out for me. They misunderstood what I said. So my sensei just held the board there, and I had to side elbow break it. And I'm like 8 years old, and I couldn't do it. And I just like cried while like hurting my elbow on this piece of wood. I was like, I can't do it. And he's like, you can do it. I go, I clearly cannot do it. Like,
Dude, your board's together. Your parents are together. Why can't anything in your life break up? It's crazy.
Worst
Look,
trophy
I've
ever
done the
got.
same thing with boards.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. You told that story so good. That it happened.
I
That
heard you.
happened. But it was funny when you hit your funny bone, it's not even like a little bit funny. It's
Not even a little bit.
it's
Rusty's so mad, but not even a little bit.
you get it though. Like
I
I
do.
understand why it's called the funny bone because like that's a funny, awful feeling. That's a really funny.
Yeah, it's like disrespectful. Like when you your
Yeah,
fucking
you're like,
funny
that's-
bone.
It's because I think it's funny because it's not pain. It feels weird. It feels like in the wrong place for that to be
I
happening.
agree.
It's weird because it's like you're numb and you feel everything.
Exactly.
Yo, we should
Yeah.
we should call scrotums funny sacks, and that way when you get kicked in the nuts, it's like, oh, did you hate your funny sack? All right, I take that one back. I'm sorry.
I
It's too late. I'm kicking you
He's
in
like,
the
yeah,
nuts as
bro,
soon
it's
as you-
nerve damage.
Oh,
Next
come
time-
on, Wonder Dong. Don't do this to me, baby.
Next time I see you,
I
like,
actually
kicking
heard
the
about Wonder
balls,
Dong.
just
I
be
love
like, callback.
I love it, dude. I swear to God, you know what it is? It's like you should get Wonder Dong. You know how like Dan Getz was doing all the logo changes. Just get Wonder Bread, but in Wonder Dong, and it's like, and then we'll Photoshop it onto like a race car, like it was a Ricky Bobby sponsor, and we'll be like, dude, remember when Cody was in Ricky Bobby as fucking Wonder Dong?
Yo,
I
wait,
could
didn't
pass.
didn't he sponsor himself in that movie?
If
'Cause
somebody
I
straight
could
up,
see
hold
Cody
on,
doing that.
stop,
100%.
stop. If somebody walked up to you very confidently and went, you know, Cody's in Ricky Bobby, right? Talladega Nights. Real confidently, you know, you go, is he? You know, you would, 'cause you go, that's actually decent casting. Where's he at in the movie? Where's he at?
I think people would be like, no, he's not. Is he? No.
Dude, I'll
Fuck
tell you
you.
right now, I lost my mind when I saw Tim Chevlet in Glass because I forgot he was in it, and he his dialogue, his lines are basically like the twist of the whole movie. So like you're watching it, and I'm sitting there with Aaron, and I see him come on, and I go, that's my boy Tim. That's Tim.
That's my best
That's
fucking
Tim.
friend.
And Aaron's like, I didn't hear what he said. I go, doesn't fucking matter. It's Tim. It clearly mattered. He had really important lines.
Wait, was the glass when like all three of them like
Yep.
from all three of them
Yep.
were in the movie?
Do you know at the end it's the comic book scene and the one kid's in the background talking about the characters in the comic book store, and it's basically like describing the entire story plot. That's fucking
Yeah.
our boy Tim.
It
Yo,
sounds
Dude,
like you're
the twist
describing.
was that
Funny guy. I liked him a lot. Not the best promoter I've ever seen.
Oh God, dude.
And that's not disrespectful. I love Tim.
If I have a photo, I'll show the photo of me just face first on the
Cody, hey, I say this
on the
with
stage.
my
I did a
whole heart.
half an hour of 4 people.
You crushed.
You did crush. You
Bro.
did crush.
For 7 people in the audience, you crushed.
You had the sound guy dying.
Die. He left. I
The
think
sound
he's dead.
guy-
Yeah.
The sound guy was so concerned that we still had the show. He's like, "You guys are still gonna do this?" And we're like,
And to put it
"We
into
have
perspective, I mean, it's
I think Tim lost like $200 on that deal.
It's a $300-$400 seat, like auditorium. Like 400 people could sit there. There's 400 seats, and 7 people came, and half of them were the comedians.
And a guest spot.
Yeah.
My
tough.
favorite, and me and Tim talked about it. I know he doesn't care if we bring it up. My favorite
I
was
hope
him
not.
asking the security guard how people normally promote these things. And the guy was like, "Oh, I'm just in charge of the hallway."
Oh, I sit here with very little issues.
Listen, I know how to promote good vomiting spots.
You been
That's
puking a
about
lot,
it.
dude? Yo,
What's
where
that?
you been puking this quarantine?
You see that yellow thing hanging from the back?
My bag of puke. Where you
That's
guys-
where
where you
my
guys
dad
put
puked.
Can I be honest with you guys?
My papa before him and his papa before him. That's
And
where
then we
all
wipe
puke.
Oh,
it
it's
off
a
with that deer
generational
fur.
sack. That's a generational sack
That's a
right there, boys.
generational
Yeah.
sack.
Dude, I fucking miss you boys. I fucking
Yo,
wish I could leave this fucking house.
I
I
miss
bet
y'all
you do,
too.
dude.
No,
I'm trying to
but
get out there. And,
Here's the thing: you can. I hung out with Cody the other day.
I feel
Really?
weird.
Yeah, dude.
you guys
he
are
was-
being irresponsible.
You are.
All right, Rob. we
Aaron
don't- we
works.
don't
Aaron
have
works with
moms.
kids and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's tough.
What?
It's tough doing that stuff.
He's working with kids.
What the
Well,
fuck
like-
did you say? dude?
You're compromised.
Teach. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I'm out here taking the antidote.
Yo, I'm sorry. I love this 4-box thing. I just feel like we look like if the Brady Bunch all got arrested.
What?
I did go to jail, so it's
Just,
pretty.
just do my fucking DUI shot for them. Just like
You can. You're
Okay.
not allowed
It's
to take that
goddamn
photo.
Carol Baskin.
Carol, dude. My favorite, and I know it's shitty to say because Tiger King's like everywhere right now. My favorite meme right now. It was like me directly coming out of quarantine, and it just cuts to him. I'm broke as shit. You'll see everything. I'm broke as shit. Carol Baskin can shove it up her ass.
That bitch down in Florida. That was his announcement. He's running for president. He's like, I'm broke as shit. I ain't gonna cut my hair. I'm being sued by that bitch in Florida. Y'all know who she is.
Dude, I like a part of me was jealous of him because I feel like I need an enemy like that to just persevere.
That's not even an enemy. That's a nemesis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need a nemesis.
Yeah,
But
that's
I felt
what
like it was a one-sided one.
during this whole thing.
I don't
the
know.
whole
It,
thing,
it felt fairly even, but he doubled down with the like paying
Murder
someone
to
to kill her.
hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, dude, I thought it was even.
I'm so jealous of Cody right now.
There you want it?
Aaron, can I smoke inside? Aaron, can I smoke inside?
Put her on the mic.
Really? For real?
Only if you raw dog me later.
I'm telling the superintendent.
What'd you say?
Don't worry, he's retarded too.
So I'm allowed to smoke in here?
Cut
being
that,
real?
cut that.
Yes. No, this is what we like.
You're my favorite person in the whole world, and I love you.
What if Geoff comes back and says, "Hey, Rusty, you have to apologize to Aaron, or
Aaron, I'm on a podcast. I
or
can't
she's
talk
breaking
right
up with me for that statement."
now. I love you so much.
I dragged Aaron's blanket through dog food and beer and shit and coffee, so I think we're good. I think
On
we're
purpose?
Are you talking to
good.
me?
No, not on purpose. It was for an episode of Night Coffee. Do you think Night Coffee's ever on purpose?
That's a
The
good point.
coffee's garbage, dude. It's been up on YouTube for 9 months, and it's got 4 views.
14.
Wait,
Dude,
it's
you're
out.
7.
It's out.
There's
I
not
have
a
to
new one.
watch
There's
it.
not a new one. There's not a new one. There's just the original episodes.
Okay, ready? Here's the deal. All 4 of us are going to start a new web series tomorrow.
Wait, 4. I'm
And
included.
you just gotta, the deadline's tomorrow. No one's allowed to even think about it that long. And I guarantee us that every single one of us will have more views than fucking Night Coffee will. It does not matter what we put out there.
Tip us 10 gold if you want to
It
hear us
could
say
be-
retarded.
I say it all day, baby. It's one of my favorite words, and I hate that it is. It's just got so many T's and D's. It hits so good, baby.
Dude, if there's 2 things Jeff's about, it's T's and D's, baby.
It's all about the T's
Hey!
and D's,
Hey, nice Hermie action.
baby.
Oh,
Go,
man.
Are you playing our faces with drums?
Yeah, dude.
My favorite thing in the
That's
world is to do a fake drum solo in a song that has no drums.
That's good.
favorite thing to do. It makes Aaron furious.
Like that song they
love it.
played on the Titanic, and you're just like,
Yeah, it's like,
bum, bum, bum.
yeah, that's Celine Dion song. And I'm
Feel
like,
nothing. Just
like it's like Mike Tyson in Hangover, like, bang, baby.
Yo, I made a video.
I didn't want to do this.
You made a video
Oh, yeah.
of what?
Sorry,
Of
Sorry,
course.
sorry.
I blacked out. What are you
A
guys
ransom
talking about?
video?
You're talking about it. So you watched the video.
Oh no! I recorded myself trying to chip a ball into a cup, and
I saw it.
I made it look like I did it every time on the first try, but I didn't.
How many tries did it take you?
A decent amount.
How many?
Actually, no, the first one, it was just a lot of it me just because the very beginning, I would make it seem like there's no way he said that every time. But I said it would be like long, like, oh, what, you don't think I can fucking make one shot, one and done? And then just go
Are you
back.
fighting with nobody?
I was like just arguing with people. I'm like, dude, told you. Oh, you want to see 2 in a row? All right, if I can't do 2 in a row, then why would I be saying this right before I do this shot? And then I would make it. Like, that's way too much effort to be doing this every shot.
So
But
your
I would-
family
but I
just
did it
heard
like-
you talking to yourself for an hour, just going, "Oh yeah, you don't think I can make it on the first try? You dumb
3
bitch.
hours.
You
I got,
stupid bitch."
I got 3 hours. I was doing it for 3 hours straight. And
Dude,
I
what I thought happened, which you probably should do in the future, is you have someone over the camera with a golf ball, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you just shoot it
That's-
over, and then they drop it in.
no, that's
Like
no
a
fun.
vine.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
exactly.
No,
You should have
you
just
gotta-
done that.
No, because that was practice. What I realized what I was doing the entire time is if you're able to say it, and also missing is very deflating, and having to be like, fuck, I gotta. I was taking on and putting a golf glove on each time. I'm like, oh, you
Why?
want to see? Just because it looks like I did it the first time, like it looked legit, you know. So I was going beyond, and what it taught
You just
taught
kept
me
Michael
like,
Jacksoning the camera. He's like,
yeah. I was like, yeah, just. I'm like, oh yeah, pretend like, yeah, I'm just putting it on for the first time. He's like, well, no one's gonna do that every time. I'm like, but yeah, I did it like 50 times in a row, and I would be sitting
Your
on the
hands
ground.
like chafed.
Yeah, I would put the camera down. I made it look like I'm like, there is no way that he would do all that every time. But I did it, and I was talking to myself. I could hear my mom about to knock on the door, and she was like, I think he's been saying the same thing over.
he needs to go outside. It's like
Yeah,
that mom who's like, you just need some fresh air.
I was doing the same thing outside.
Boy.
Dude, I feel that struggle though, dude. When I was doing music, I would do like a singing cover. I'd be like, I don't want to wait for my love. Fuck.
I'm
Redo
like,
it.
are you okay? You're like, I was jerking off. Get out of here. It wasn't working. I cursed.
Mom, get out of here.
It's
Your
Rob
voice
trying
cracks.
to edge. Trying to edge. You can't get more than like fucking 4 bars in.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candles, mama.
Airball into a little blackberry or some shit like that. Whoa, blackberry. Bam. You're like,
Bam,
a
ha.
little bit of flam.
Yo, fucking Cody was talking about gloves. Did you guys see that OJ Simpson
Stop.
tweeted?
Your segues are the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, dude, I'm trying my best
Speaking
out
of
here.
gloves, 48 seconds ago,
Well, no, I just remember, dude. OJ Simpson tweeted that
Carol
he's
Baskins
just
is
like,
guilty.
yeah, dude, and that's so funny. Like,
How would he?
Wait, what? OJ Simpson said Carol Baskins.
yeah, dude, and he's like an authority
Yes.
on that shit.
That warms my heart so bad. Oh, so that's a perfect way to end it because I wanted to. Who do you think?
Wait,
would-
and the podcast?
Fucking 14
no.
minutes in, brother.
I said a thought before I said the thought out loud. I was gonna say, I've been thinking that it would be a 6 celebrity deathmatch episode between Carol Baskins and Joe Exotic. Celebrity
It'd be a
deathmatch.
sick one. Carol Baskins might win, to be honest with you. Joe
She's got
Exotic's
the
about
gorilla tits.
48 pounds.
Right, but instead, Mike Vick's gonna come and kill both of them,
Yeah, I mean,
He
the
doesn't
thing about
fight with cats, dog.
and then OJ's gonna clean up
OJ
the scene.
Yo, it's
Hey,
fucking
cat
Mike
butt.
Vick in his fucking personal wolf farm, just like, tigers. They should have gone with tigers.
Let's be real, though. The funniest part about it is the fact that Carol's like, yeah, right. The only way I can eat them is like if they cover them in some sardine oil or something. Everyone's like, what did you just say?
Like,
Dude,
yeah,
did you
only
see
it's like obviously I know.
on Barstool they put up a thing. It was like whoever the guy who was murdered, like Carol's husband who was murdered. That guy's granddaughter came out, and it was like that guy's smoke show of a granddaughter just came out and made a comment about the Carol Baskins thing, and fucking she comes out and she's like, "Hey guys, I am the granddaughter. Do you think that Carol killed my grandfather, or do you think that he ran away with none of his fucking money?" And you're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And she's like, "Because I know I wouldn't leave $7 million behind. That bitch knows about sardine oil."
Well,
the
weirdest thing in his will is like he's like, in case of my passing or disappearance. That's the weirdest thing. No one says my disappearance.
I leave everything to my crazy bitch wife.
Imagine if I wrote my will and I was like, in case I'm ever fucking burned alive, and people were like, "Whoa, that's super." You got a plan?
my favorite thing is like there's like screenshots of people messaging the big cat rescue.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, I want to know information on your zoo," and they're always like, "It's a sanctuary." It's always like the same like energy when someone says like, "Oh, you're playing with your dolls," and they're like, "It's an action figure."
I'm not raping these things.
I thought you were gonna say they keep calling for information on the zoo, and they just go, "She didn't kill him, okay?"
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a lot of that. Like,
it's their AOL away message. Just
Dude,
like,
did you see Andrew Schultz interviewed Doc Antle?
I have to watch that. I saw Theo Vaughn's.
So I didn't see Theo's. I only saw Andrew
Theo's.
Schultz, and Doc Antle was like, he goes, "It's great when I take a bath with the elephant," and you can see it in the documentary. He goes, "I take a bath with the elephant." He goes, "People riding their boats by, and people," he goes, "80% of the time they're screaming, 'Carol Baskins killed her husband.'" And he's like, and only like 10% of the time will they go like, "Tiger King," or like, "You run a shitty establishment," because 80% of the business is just, "Carol Baskins killed her husband." Do you imagine just a bunch of drunks on a boat like in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, like, "She did it." And people are like, "Yeah, fuck it, all right, that's you."
That's judgment.
Myrtle
That's
Beach.
awesome.
Myrtle Beach, pretty sick.
Myrtle Beach is awesome. I go every single year.
They have like a
for the Tigers.
We should all
they
go,
have
by
like
the way,
that.
Myrtle Beach.
They have like a
It's not bad.
strip of like mini golf. It's like a bunch of like mini golf
is
places.
Huge in South Carolina.
And then
ready? Golf, Tigers, fireworks. Who doesn't like South Carolina?
I have $1 million idea.
Minorities.
You should clear your throat first.
Sorry, there's something in there. Something was climbing up.
I got $1 million idea.
It's me pretended to be Batman. $1 million idea. Mini golf course, but it's all the courses they go that like there's no going sides or it's just straight. It's just a straight mini golf course, 18 holes that way.
And then you just walk back
that
to your
way.
car.
What's that way? Like
just
you got,
whichever
like,
way, you know.
Like the only
due
lane,
west.
the only land you got was the size of like a bowling lane. You're like, listen, that's it. It's a straight run.
Yeah.
We're doing mini golf that way.
you're just doing extreme ball in a cup.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if land was sold in stripes? Like, they're like, that's your fucking strip right there, baby. You can do a mini golf. You can run a chain of restaurants, but it's got to go north, baby.
I would just stand face to face with whoever's on the other side. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
You want to have a territory war?
Yeah, I'll lick them.
Well,
I'll
apparently,
like anybody.
apparently Myrtle Beach. I don't know if they still have this, but they had really weird laws with tattoos. My band played there once, and the bass player wanted to get a tattoo, and he can only go to this one plaza,
And
it was literally like it was a whole plaza of just tattoo parlors. And then
I swear to God, if there's one centralized location for tattoos, then nobody should be getting tattoos.
That sounds like
I have to look this up to make sure.
If they were like, listen, there's one spot to get tattoos, you better go there or you ain't getting a tattoo. And they're like, that's 6 hours away.
It's just like a gypsy caravan on the side of the road.
Can you imagine South Carolina having like really loose laws, but their tattoo laws are like hella strict?
Yeah. So, all right. So here's the thing on Google. They said right now most tattoo shops in Myrtle Beach are limited to an area along Seaboard Street. This is due to zoning restrictions that state tattoo shops have to be at least 1,000 feet from any school, playground, or church.
Wait, did
They
you
got a lot of religious kids getting tattoos. I had to
Wait,
put a
did-
stop to that.
wait,
I
did
don't know.
you guys
Only
did you guys-
God will judge me. What? This
Whoa,
meeting
it's
has been
been upgraded?
upgraded.
Oh, dude, we've been upgraded. Thanks, Robbie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've reached
Did
ultimate
you
level.
guys see that that Twitter thing where it was somebody was like, so somebody tell me how churches are not essential, but abortion clinics are. And this dude was like, yeah, because it's healthcare. Did I have to explain that one to you, Liz? And then somebody else comes in and goes, oh, really? I got 600,000 newborn babies that would disagree with that. And that same guy fires back, I would easily win a debate with 600,000 babies. And I was like, and the comment was like, this dude don't miss. And I was
Yeah.
like, this dude's firing.
Yo, he's right though.
I know those memes sometimes are like lame to share, but some you're like, dude, respect. I fucking support.
That was
you.
a good. That he was on top of that because he's right.
I
Doesn't
could
matter how-
easily win a debate with 600,000 babies. Got me so hard.
I'd be pretty confident in that.
I'd be hella confident.
Honestly, give me more. The more babies, the easier this debate
I
gets.
am not exaggerating.
yeah, just like look at them. They all are talking at the same time.
1,000 babies. I
Did-
would fucking smash those babies.
Yo, there's not much I wouldn't beat 600,000 babies at, to
I
be
would beat
honest
them
with
in
you.
anything in the world. Other than shitting.
I would beat them at anything in the world.
I would beat them in anything in the world. dude.
600,000 babies
I am
is
here
just
to
like
win.
a moon bounce.
600,000 babies is a moon bounce.
Yeah.
You must have some fun parties,
So
Rob.
that's how Rob's.
Yo,
gonna
I
take
party
care of
hard.
them. We'll take care of them in shifts. He's like, I can hit probably like 20 babies off a fucking moon bounce, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Throw on his moon shoes, just throw them up in the air.
Yeah, sock 'em boppers ad. Just
Whoa,
beat
wing
back.
600,000 babies.
I got my nose broke with a sock and bopper. They do.
I thought you were about to say a
you do look
baby.
soft.
Like, what did the you got a fucking nose broken by a baby?
Dude, 600,000 of them, dude. They swarm me, dude, like bees.
Fucking
Just 600,000 babies running with their arms behind them.
Naruto style.
Yeah, that'd be like a
These
wave.
babies have such
Like
immense
the-
chakra.
Like they're late for homeroom.
Who trained these babies? Who's their sensei, dude? Can Rob
Kakarot.
sign up? Rob needs a sensei.
Dude,
Sensei.
I would love a sensei, dude.
Sun's high.
Sensei.
Let's do
The closest I've gotten to a sensei is Tony Horton from P90X.
Tony Hawk.
Wait,
Jeff,
Isn't
Jeff
that
and
a
I
fast
talked
food
about that.
restaurant? Is
What?
that Hortons like a fast food restaurant?
No, that's Tim Hortons.
Is that Canada?
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
Garbage.
and upstate New York.
Garbage.
Idiot.
You mean downstate Canada?
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah,
Say one fucking thing about Buffalo.
I will
I'll
say.
fucking say a bunch of things about Buffalo. They
ahead.
lost 4 straight Super Bowls. Those fucking idiots.
Idiot.
How do you lose 4 straight Super Bowls? That's a level of being a loser that you guys you can't even fathom. Comedians are not bigger losers than the Buffalo. Any player that was on all 4 of those teams.
Dude, that's why I won't play in the Super Bowl, because if I lost it,
I
it would
know.
be so embarrassing.
I know.
I'm 0 for
That's a
0
good
right
strategy,
now, baby.
honestly.
Thanks.
Guys, let's just
But
let's just
Buffalo
go to
is a
an away
really
Eagles
weird
game.
city. Sorry, Bub.
Let's go to an away Eagles game this year. Just
Where?
travel,
Dallas.
do mics in that city. get
Dallas.
fucked up at the Eagles game. Dude, I'll go to Dallas and fight every single person there before.
Oh,
the Bucs.
Nashville.
I love Tennessee. I would totally go to Nashville.
Nashville's a
Nashville
way
would be
sicker.
pretty-
Oh, dude, I went there this
love
summer,
Tennessee.
dude.
Yo,
It's
you
so
guys
fun
want to
as
get one of
shit.
those? You guys want to get on one? We could do a podcast on one of those pedal pubs.
Yeah, dude.
I would
That'd be
love
the
that.
Nashville's
That'd be really. We could dress like sororities. We're on a bachelor party.
I'll have a big
Bachelorette.
heart on my shirt with like crayon, and it'll say
I-
Cody's wedding.
I'll cut all your penises off and wear them like they're necklaces.
All
And
of
I'll
them?
like put them in my
All
mouth,
of
and people will be like, "Oh my god, he must be getting married." And
Dude.
I'll just
Cody's doing that. I'll be in the background going like, "Wow."
He'll be like, "Oh my god, my penis is gone. Where did it go?" He's like, "Oh, there it is. This is horrifying. You'd probably go into shock."
He's become the Tiger
I
King
put
of
his hair in a
penises.
ponytail for him and hold it.
Yeah. Wow, he sucked your penis.
Dude, the Tiger King. Doc Antle was talking to Andrew Schultz, and he said that the guy who made the documentary, he was like, he sold me on doing this video because he was like, I'm like the biggest turtle collector in the world. So like the guy who put out the documentary, who was like, animal people are crazy. He's like, I own the most turtles in the world. And you're like, what are you gonna do with that? That sounds
One
like
of them's gonna be a ninja, dude.
Dude, Turtle King would not nearly get the traction that Tiger King got.
Yo, if you had to pick
Turtle King would be shit.
that's a pretty good thing to go down in history as though. Like dude, there was one time this dude just got a bunch of turtles. Like the most ever.
I think about legacy all the time, and if someone was like, "What did your dad
animal
do?" And he was like, "He owned the most turtles." I'd be like, "Your dad was garbage. Your dad
Really?
was a piece of shit."
I'd be interested to hear more. What do you do? What do you like? I would be interested to hear more about what.
I'd say, did any one of them grow up to be one of the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninjas? If not, garbage fucking fathering.
I don't know. Maybe he got in the fight or something.
Dude, if he Michael Vick some turtles, I'd actually respect it. I think.
Or if he got real drunk one day,
dude, you get some snappers. Yeah, dude.
No, can you imagine?
And then everybody, instead of clapping, would go.
Yeah. He
Like it's improv comedy.
He spray paints them. He spray paints them green and red, and a few blue ones, and then gets drunk and drives around and throws them at cars.
I like that. Oh, like Mario Kart, but the turtles are still inside. Like,
Oh, is that already
thing?
thing? I was just thought we'd do that. The
Cody's
red
like, I actually just
actual-
thought Mario Kart for the very first time right now.
No,
No, I was just talking about smashing turtles, honestly.
here's the thing: is none of the guys who are on Tiger King, do any of them seem like turtle guys to you? No, dude.
Well, I feel like the animal, it doesn't even matter.
I think it does. We talked about this on fucking Sweet Heat, dude. I think that like even like Gorilla King, you'd be like, "What's up with that?" Like that's not as cool.
I don't know. Just because Joe Exotic
Gorilla
is
King
so nuts,
was wild.
You
like
watch
I
Gorilla
feel
King?
like it's like I feel like it's mostly the
Die.
people that are just insane.
Yes,
Oh,
it's-
100%.
I told Rusty, I go, the first sentence of the fucking documentary sums up everything. And the guy was just like, all animal people are crazy. And you go, that's the documentary, actually. You could stop it right there and go, that's the documentary. But I would stop it.
dude,
would
The
I-
follow up is Horse Girl. It's just a
Dude, I agree with that so much. Like I had an ex-girlfriend who was super into like taking care of animals, and I helped her
Like
volunteer.
horses?
It was like bunnies and shit.
That's weirder.
Yeah, and I
Bunnies
remember
and horses, fuck off.
Yeah, I remember going to the shelter and like helping her out, and like the people that were in charge, you can tell they were like, I hate people, love animals.
Yeah, they'd rather have a person die in front of them than like their horse.
Yeah. They're weird people. They're genuinely insane people.
Psychos.
dude. Like
think
that fucking horse mouth girl I told you about.
Horse mouth.
Horsemouth is actually my rap name.
Yeah, dude.
They call me old Horsemouth. This isn't my multiple beer.
Your multiple beer? Have you?
Is
been
it
drinking-
9.5%? Fight me.
He's been
I
drinking.
can't fight you. Can't come in contact with you.
Somebody fucking contact my lips. Rob, is it you? I'm not trying to shit on your or tell your joke, but was it you who did the fucking fist pound with your fucking lips, dude?
Oh yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Just fist pounding with your lips makes it super like casual with your boys. Like, dude, Cody, get over here, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a fist bump with lips.
Fuck you.
All right, homie. I'll catch you later.
I'll see you, brother. Hit him with the.
Oh,
Dude.
you really gave it to Jennifer, dude. That's fucking tight, dude. Mwah.
Oh, dude.
And then you do the and then you
grab
do,
their face.
and then you do the explosion afterwards. You go,
Oh.
Mwah.
like,
Well, it's
"Ah."
like Cody is that joke about like high-fiving during a threesome, and it's like it'd be sick to like be double teaming this chick and just fist bump your boy on the lips.
Right. And then like maybe
You're like fucking.
yeah. And then like maybe like she moves out of the way and you put your dick in his butt. You're like, oh yeah, dude, this is fucking tight.
Yo, let me fist bump your sphincter,
This
dude.
is cool. Mwah. Give me up top.
Down
Yeah,
low.
that's so
I-
Down
uncomfortable, dude.
low.
I feel
Too
like
quick.
I feel like you approach like a three-way, like a dead Mal 5 concert.
A dead mouse.
You're like, give me the glow sticks.
Yeah, just
I'll never forget. I remember I was at Firefly the one time, and I went to this was like when Zed was starting to blow up. Like I didn't even really know about him yet, and they were like, Zed's the midnight concert, and I was like, I could give a fuck. And they were like, if you're gonna be up, you should go for it. And I went because I was just like up and fucked up. And this dude just walked up to me and he goes, "Here's a glow stick. We're all throwing them when the beat drops." And I was like, all right, like whatever.
You should have threw it right at his fucking
right?
face.
Yeah, I should have. But I'm waiting for the beat to drop because I don't know the song, so I don't know when the beat will drop. I'm just like, you fucking just tell me when to do it. Like I'll fucking throw whatever, right? And the beat dropped.
Pump faking it.
I missed it. Like I was just like out here like jamming with it. And I swear to God, the sky filled with glow sticks, like it was a scene from 300 with Archer.
Shit.
It was just like glow sticks. And I was like, oh, I missed it. I'm like, no, the beat dropped without me.
He gave it to you like, you know what to do with this.
Glow stick at some dude's like head, probably back of his head, and I threw it way too hard.
You just peg it like a guy
like,
directly in front of
He's
you.
like, I love Zed. Oh, who the fuck?
It's like it had to have been you. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm like directly behind him. I'm like, I got no air on that. Sorry, brother.
You're like, yo, I think I hit that guy. And the guy's like, I can hear you.
I saw Zed once. If you guys know Zed, it's just like crazy electronic music, right? Like it's just like some like fucking fuck your girl on the dance floor shit.
Yo, I'm gonna play Clarity at my funeral.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
dude. We saw Zed at Bisco, and my homegirl Courtney, she ate like 2 ace of mushrooms. She ate like a fucking nearly a quarter of mushrooms. Started freaking out.
You must have been hungry.
Sobbing, trying to call her mom and shit. We were like, you gotta fucking stop. You gotta fucking stop. And the set ends, and this fucking raver bro with all the fucking bracelets and shit comes up, and he just gives her like this big, beautiful hug, and he goes, "Don't worry. I understand exactly how you feel right now." That was the most beautiful set of music I've ever seen. I just finished crying too.
Wow.
What did she do?
Oh shit! She started laughing for a second. We took a picture, and she immediately went back to sobbing.
Good.
I thought he was gonna save her, and then that's a horrible story.
I was gonna say, that
Like,
was
in a great way.
Dude, she was like literally like crying, like she's like, "I'm dying right now. I'm gonna die." And this guy was like, "Yeah, isn't dubstep so beautiful?"
I know,
dude?"
that's
He's like,
amazing.
y'all trying to fuck?
That's incredible. What a horrible ending though
Like,
for
that's
her.
crazy.
Like, I thought she was gonna be saved. Like it's like, you know how in Bob Marley there's like the concert where they're like they listen to the music together, the two guys were enemies, and then by the end of the concert they were fine. And then but instead like she's like, you saved me from this horrible trip, and then you're like, oh no, I'm falling back into it.
It's like super literal. Those people at the Bob Marley concert, they were about to fight, and then literally it was like, "Don't worry, be happy." And he's like,
They're
"Oh,
like,
I
"Go."
fucking didn't even know, dude. Get in here. I love you."
That was such a good idea. I didn't even think to not hate you.
I didn't even know that. We should be loving.
I
each
thought I
other.
just had to fucking hate you.
Every time I hear a guitar solo, I want to punch someone in the fucking face.
Well, yo, fucking Cody knows at music festivals, dude, like, you just don't know what's going on. People, like, try to connect to strangers. We heard this girl just screaming. You remember that, Cody?
dude.
The screaming girl? We were like, is that
There's
gonna
been
be
there's been a few screaming women during this whole
Bro, wait. Do you remember?
Yeah, we never talked about that on a podcast, did we?
I've totally tried to make a joke out of it once. I actually did.
You tried to talk about it on the stage that night.
and I went for it, and it didn't work, and I'm okay with it.
But let's tell everybody this is actually fucking pretty wild.
Dude, it sounded like I'll you can explain it, but I'll just say this: it sounded like a rape.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Geoff
Yeah,
would
and
know, so.
Yeah, I was trying to think like what this was, and I remember.
Yeah, you
crystal
were
clear
there.
now.
Rusty, were
Yeah,
you there?
Not for this one, but I think I heard
Yes,
the story.
no, really?
This is the girl who
This is Camp.
the
Camp Jam.
guy that like there was the dude like trying to hold her back or whatever.
And he was helping. And what's crazy is this, and this is the world we live in, real quick. But she goes, "Fuck, get this guy away from me." And, in
And
my
she's
head, I
he's
go,
like clearly tripping.
"They're
Like at
both
first we don't know if she's
tripping."
tripping or not. At first we didn't know she was tripping or not, and then soon to find out.
You just hear a
Oh,
woman in
yeah.
the woods screaming, "Get this man away from me!" So I go, "We should go help that guy or help that girl."
Back.
Yo, you should help that dude. Yo,
Pull
he
her
has a-
down.
Crazy.
He clearly needs a hand. She's loud, so
Yo,
he
is
needs
there a
someone to
mouth?
cover her mouth.
Is there a
Is there a
mouthy
muzzle?
bitch in the woods?
So I go, we should help that girl. And Lemaire just stops me and he goes, she tripping. And I go, should we just settle on that, or should we at least ask? You know what I mean? I don't think we should just assume. If you just heard a girl screaming, imagine just being like, bro, she fine. She tripping. And you're like, no, I don't think we should check on her.
You can tell by the terror in her voice.
So we go to check on her, and then the guy's if anything, the guy's the battered housewife. He's trying to help her. She keeps punching me in the face.
Yeah,
and I was like, that sounds brutal.
It's like some anime shit. He keeps walking forward towards Cell and just getting whacked.
Yeah, dude. She keeps fucking evolving.
But it got aggressive. She was looking at us are you gonna fucking do anything? And we're like, you're just calm yourself down. You're the one. And she's like, this guy keeps attacking me.
But
and then she hits him twice.
He was
and
exactly
he goes like this, puts his hands up, and then she rips half of his beard out. And we're like,
stay for our comedy show.
I'd be like, you know what? She's already gone. Just let her go. But that was funny. He would let her go, and she would just run away and then come back and be like, get off me.
Dude.
She's like, I want to see Out of the Beard Space. It's they went on 3 hours ago. She's like, he's hitting me.
And I was I remember just being like, is anybody going to talk about this? Because here's the deal. If you're getting attacked in the woods, I'll probably believe you. It's just a real creepy setting. I heard it was I heard the audio of a rape, but the visual of a bitch, it was trip.
Dude, I genuinely hope Corona doesn't go over to the summer, because I've been genuinely looking forward to festival season.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same.
yeah, dude.
Yo, those shows are so fucking fun, dude.
They're I said, me and Rob were talking about it the other night. I go, dude, those are the kind of shows where you go, I have to bring it. I can't even fuck around with my material. I remember, dude, Cody, I think it was Camp Jam. I think it was. I just came up to you right beforehand, and the crowd was kind of not feeling it or whatever. And I just look at you and I go, this is your fucking show.
Yeah, dude.
This is your fucking show, bro.
I remember that.
And Cody was because oh yeah. I was like, yup. And he because went out there and he kicked the door off that bitch, dude. Cody killed it that night.
Dude, Cody never forgets a chub. That's a fact.
Yo,
100.
I was up until that point, I'm I don't even care if this goes good. I'm so hungover, or just the festivals get to me after day 2.
Yeah.
I'm I don't give it. But Geoff came out to me. He's like, yo, this is your crowd. I'm like, you're fucking, yeah.
I was like, this is
your let's fucking go, dude.
They came here to see you. You've been putting in the groundwork, the barking all day.
I broke out a gun. So there was the entire weekend. I found a stick on the ground that at first I thought looked like poop, and then I thought was a gun, and then I called it my poop gun. And I would go up to people and I'd put the gun to my head and be like, give me one good reason why I shouldn't shit myself right now. And I broke that out on stage. It was the first time I used a prop. I'll fucking shit myself right now. Fucking don't make me do it.
Dude, you got to pull out anything you can at those shows. I fucking remember talking about, I was like, yo, New Jersey. And somebody goes, it's the Blueberry State. And I was like, oh, I wasn't even going to go there with that. I go, you guys are fronting tomatoes a lot too, right? And they were like, we fucking love produce. And I was like, I feel you. I'm from New Jersey. And they were like, then somebody was like, bananas too. And I was like, no, I got you. I'm from this. You don't have to.
Wait, do we have bananas?
I don't know, dude, but people were shouting out
fruit. That sounds
wrong. Dude, during my set, people were
incorrect.
literally shouting out fruit. And I was like, I got to roll with this. And I do not have a lot of fruit material.
Dude, you're the smoothie king. You're good.
I was like, Garden State. You don't think I know we got fruit? They were, and I swear to God, people would be like, strawberries. I'm like, nice. I'm with you.
That crowd's riding a weird wave. They come at you differently each time.
They come off a wave.
The extremes are just way too hard to predict. They just turn on you and you're like, oh shit. Well, I didn't know you guys were gonna be offended by that.
I know you guys were like a blueberry crowd.
Because they have other stuff they could be doing. It's not just when there's music on. There's yo, I have so much cocaine I could be doing right now, and I have to be quiet for this.
Well,
so
here,
be good.
I beg to differ with that because
Oh,
like
do you? You better beg, bitch.
I'm begging, I'm begging, Zaddy.
Wow, dude.
But
you're-
yo, no. Here's the thing, because
just
like
got own
at
libs.
those shows, at that show, like usually it's like
You
3.
guys continue talking. I gotta take a piss, dude. I broke the seal.
All right, piss away. But it's like 3 in the morning, and like most of the people at that festival are already on coke, and they're looking for something to do. Like most of the people that are like awake at that hour are already like doing what they want to do, and they're like, I need to like be awake and like do something right now.
Right.
So it's like pity audience.
But maybe like a little bit, but then they come and then they enjoy it.
They're there for the show, dude.
Well, maybe some of them have nothing better to do, and then they come and they're like, "Yo, this rules."
Yo,
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was at a festival and it was like, yo, Bass Nectar's on, the only other thing going on is these guys making dick jokes. Let's go fucking see the dick jokes, honestly.
Well, also the
Oh,
comedy
this is
show
how I look at
happens
it.
when the music's done.
This is how I look at it. They do like the shows, but also it seems like they like a lot of dumb shit. So it's our place to be like, this is going good, you know? It's like, oh, they just like a whole bunch of retarded stuff. Who's to say we're not just one, you know?
Yeah, one of many retards in their lives.
Not that I'm against that, you know? Let's go.
Well, I also like it too because it's like it's I don't know if it's gonna be different this summer, but from the ones I've been at, it's always when the music stops.
Oh yeah, no, it's still when
Yeah.
the music stops.
Yeah. So it's all the people that aren't done having fun, and they might not know that a comedy show is happening, but then they walk by it or like hear from someone. They're like, "Yo, the party isn't done," and then they come through, and then that's kind of sick.
Yo, dude, they see Cody with his fucking poop gun. They're like, oh, the party's still rocking. This guy
dude,
might shit himself. Oh,
like,
yo, while
some
Jeff's
people are
not
definitely
here for
like,
my
"Yo."
segues, speaking of shit himself, do you guys know who the rapper Wretch is?
No.
Oh,
Yo, dude,
did he
I-
shit himself?
he's been live streaming during the quarantine. He had his homie on, pissed on this white chick, and the whole time he was just going, yo, we out here pissing on white chicks, quarantine, we the first to do it.
Yo,
and-
that's
Tyler the Creator. What are we talking about?
Wretch, the rapper. There's a lot
Is
of
this
memes.
Jaden Smith?
I'm
Yeah, dude.
The Karate
Jaden
Kid.
Smith pissed on a white bitch.
I'm
What you call an
unbelievably-
icon living? Start a record label miss.
No, it took them an hour to get the stream going because he was like so serious. Like, yo, bro, I want to see as much of the piss as possible.
Wait,
But I
his-
swear to God, if your dick shows up on my camera, we gonna have problems.
Wait, the stream of his penis or the stream of the streaming it with
It's
a
on the
stream-
cloud.
stream of the stream.
the stream of the piss.
The
Yeah.
piss stream, and it was streaming.
It was
That's
a
why I'm
live stream of
confused.
the
I'm like,
pee
was he
stream.
not airing it? He's like, got to get it, and we're just gonna do only the piss parts.
It was a Twitch, not the stream. His penis.
God,
the Twitch.
I just
It was
hope that
like-
girl's
His
dad
penis
is
was
dead.
twitching while he was streaming.
Oh yeah, yep. It was a live Twitch stream.
I missed a lot. What happened while I was gone?
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Yo,
Talk
Geoff, don't
about
look
peeing on
now.
white
Don't
girls.
look now, but there's someone behind you.
I know it's Erin. She was trying to be really sneaky earlier with the beer, and then she was just sitting in the background. She's like, "Can I come in?" I was like, "Yeah, you're not hiding." Yeah,
Yo,
we know. Get out of here.
Ever since she came up
Hey,
that
the
one episode for the
Boys are
tournament-
working here.
I know. She's a camera hog now. Get out of here.
Yo, talking about people going into the camera shot. I just did my first
Porno.
Zoom mic.
Oh, zoom, baby.
How'd
Yeah.
that go?
It was good. It was
You be honest.
It was mostly New York comics, and then
Ready to steal all your jokes.
maybe
Did they
But-
type out "ha ha"?
no. They all had their mics on. They were all pretty polite. Like they all laughed when they laughed, and then they shut up. But so Mark Norman's
Sounds rude.
girlfriend was hosting it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she
Did
does
she know
comedy
about
now.
you? Has she heard about you?
Hey, ladies.
I met her. I did a show with her in New York with Tom. Actually,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I followed Mark Norman one time, and he fucking destroyed me. So
But what was
Damn.
weird was his
Wait,
girlfriend like during
You
during the
followed
mi-
Mark Norman.
yeah,
Dark Normand.
it was like my third week into comedy, and he went to he was headlining Helium, and he went down the street. He went to Raven Lounge, and I was standing next to him. I didn't even know who he was, and I fucking got on. He got on stage, and then I was gonna follow him. Like they put him up before me. Like they bumped him up, and I didn't know at the time who Mark Norman was, and I was like, that guy's really good. And they were like, yeah, dude, he really is. He fucking just headlined.
You were like, hey, man, you should really stick with this. I think you might have a future.
Straight up. I was like,
I don't say this to
like,
everyone.
that short guy's fucking killing it. I was like, that guy's funny as fuck.
How'd you do?
Like, yeah, he's not low. I bombed right after him. I did a joke.
Yo, how have I not heard this story before?
I've definitely told it, dude. I fucking bombed.
Well,
I did like a joke
important.
about like self-checkout. And I was like, huh, about self-checkout, right? Like, it's just garbage. Like, it's
I'm not getting
terrible.
paid to
What
do
is
it.
it, a mirror?
Dude, I straight up, somebody was like, I actually don't do self-checkout because I support workers. And I was like, well, congratulations. I think that was my biggest punchline.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. I remember being like, can't believe that bomb tonight. Fucking crushed it.
Get that on a bumper sticker, dog.
It's got to be the timing on the congratulations part.
I just was fucking it up, dude. That's
Yeah.
what I know.
Yo, so the Zoom mic, does it just work like fucking like chat roulette, or like how does it go?
You
Oh,
show
so-
penises
so,
for 5 minutes. Like,
So the people who are doing it, they posted in like the Philly Comedy Network, and then I just joined their group and then just signed up.
So you're a New York comic now?
I mean, I don't want to brag.
I went to New York once recently to do mics, and it rained the whole time, and I showed up to all the mics really wet, and I actually only really got to perform at 2 of the mics. And,
How are those two mics?
and then hold on, and then not great, and then I went home. You did one of them before, like the autos.
Mark Norman's girlfriend
garbage
was in the
shit.
crowd, like, hey, that wet guy was pretty funny.
Yeah, dude. ate a dick at like 1, did okay. 1 went home because I was like, I was gonna stay the night, and I was like, this is garbage. And then the fucking dude from the stand messaged me the next morning, and he's like, yeah, if you're in town, swing through tonight. And I was like, fuck, I gotta go back to New York now because I can't pass up this opportunity.
Uh,
But I remember like I went to New York, came home like at 2 a.m, and then I remember being like, gotta go back in the morning, baby.
How was the stand?
It was good. All right, it was good, but here's the problem. So the guy was basically like, we're going to throw you on Shane and Abby's show, like the citywide show. And I was like, oh, that's tight. But Shane was out of town, and Abby was in town running it with some other girl. And I walked in, and I was like, hey, Abby, how are you? Have you talked to Chris? And she was like, no. And I was like, ooh, that's a bummer. So I'm going to be on your show tonight. I'm already in New York, so like I'm not leaving. But like I'm gonna.
That's how you pick up married chicks, dude. Like, have you talked to your husband? Oh, awkward.
I will be fucking you tonight. So, but dude, I had to do that, and luckily Abby was like hella cool about it. Like, I went up there, and even afterwards, I was like, "Hey, sorry to blindside you. Like, I didn't mean to. I thought like it would have been communicated." And she's like, "No, it's cool. I walked in, and you did not bomb at all." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I didn't," and that was great. I was surprised as well. And then these 4 dudes walked up to me after the show, and they were like, dude, you were so much better than that chick. And I was like, you're not correct at all.
Like, that's uncomfortable.
I remember being like, no, I'm not. And they were like, dude, we know. And I was like, what do you guys do? And they were like, we work at BlackBerry. And I was like, that's a company still?
They know that. That's
and they were like, yeah, it's cybersecurity. I was like, did you know that nobody knows that? Did you know that nobody knows that you guys are still a company?
Dude, I was at
what I love about like those situations is like the next time you do a show with her and like you like completely bomb, you're gonna drive home and be like, I mean those guys told me I was better than her. I would bury her, dude. I would bury her.
And I'm like, meanwhile,
I'm doing BlackBerry.
I'm like, this was her show, right? We're talking about a former Phillies funniest. All right, I didn't make it past the semis.
Hey, dude, you were good.
Quarters, dude. Quarters get me every time, dude. Yeah, they should have Philly's funniest on fucking
preliminary round
on Zoom.
Yeah, they're probably gonna push it back, right?
Nah, they're gonna have it on Zoom.
Guess what?
Yeah, I can do it sitting in my bed, dude. I'm not even wearing pants.
Philly's
right
funniest
now.
is gonna.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to wear. You don't have to wear clothes.
I always thought that pants are what makes me not that funny. Like,
can we be honest though? When we watch Philly's funniest, sometimes we see people move on, and you go, I don't know if they should have moved on or not, whatever. But there's nothing better, and we all know it, than seeing a comedian who gets a little too much love, who's not that good,
Yeah.
eat a dick at Philly's Funniest, and you go,
Yeah.
about damn right.
Yeah.
About goddamn
You
right.
gotta build him up, dude. Knock him down later.
There's nothing better than watching somebody who gets like their dick sucked in Philly. Just bomb at Philly's Funniest. And you go, oh, were your friends not in the crowd tonight? Oh, bummer, dude.
It honestly gets me like
I bring like 6 people
Going.
every time, and I'll move on with that, and I'm good with that. Because I don't bring a ton of people. Because if you we've seen it, if somebody's like, bringing it up for a guy that nobody's ever heard of, and half the crowd's like, fuck yeah. Everyone's like, oh my God, they brought 86 people. We're voting them last. Oh,
Yeah.
Dump him.
The whole thing is so crazy. We should just have somebody that just knows who's better.
Here's the strategy.
Tell me,
Go
Rob.
in, bring no one, and then say you got in a car accident, but then come last, and then you're the last person in their brains, and then
What
they
happens if car
also
accidents-
can't give you shit for showing up late because you said you were in a car accident, and then if your set is good, then they're gonna remember you the most, and then you're gonna fucking pass, dude.
Yeah, you're a fucking gaslighter, dude. You're just gaslighting us right now.
And here's
If
the
you
thing.
get in a car accident and you're
Whoa,
late
whoa,
to
whoa,
the
whoa.
show, you should not.
Here's the thing. There you go.
Rob, you did not just end that with a catchphrase like I would, because if you did, I love you.
You think "there you go" is his catchphrase?
Yeah, all the time when I'm fucking.
Well, yeah, because it
put
didn't
the
make
news on
sense
air
to
and I
say
just
that
go,
after
"This
what.
is real.
No, because I just gave advice and then I said, there you go. It makes perfect sense.
I like it, Rob. I would fucking if you said that shit to me, I'd go, this guy knows what he's talking.
No, listen. They
Yeah.
don't care if you get in a car accident on the way to a comedy show and you don't show up on time. That's not funny. That's points are deducted for
If
that.
it was a funny car accident, like you got hit by like a clown car, and then there's
Okay.
just like all these
That's
dead clowns
hacky.
on the
No,
road,
you're-
and
you're-
there's,
play a
like
game.
20 of them just dead.
That's hacky.
You're completely looking over what I said. I'm saying you can
I'm looking
go on.
under.
Yeah, I'm saying you can go on later, and you won't be penalized for it. And then
Penis
you're
wise?
fresher in people's minds.
Penis-sized.
Penis-sized.
You will be
Penis-sized.
penis-sized.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to get upgraded, baby.
Yeah. They
All
won't
right.
they won't measure your penis if you come late. They do that if you come on time.
What if you come
All right.
early?
If your like dick game was like a RuneScape skill, out of 10, what would your like, you know, cooking was like 7 out of 10, swordsmanship, what would your dick
What the
game
fuck
be
is
at?
RuneScape?
I've talked about this on Sweet Heat, dude.
Yeah, and so is Geoff and me. So
I
is
haven't
Cody.
talked about it ever because I don't even know what the fuck RuneScape
The
is.
fuck is RuneScape?
Cody, if
Is
your
the
dick had
coolest
like
question.
a skill, like if your dick went to technical school, what would it be good at?
Okay, this is a different question than I asked,
Oh.
but I like their question.
Bleeding.
Bleeding?
No. I meant for men. We're asking this question for men.
Make them bleed.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Young dagger dick.
Yo.
I'm
Yo,
fucking
daddy
bronze
dagger
in dick skills.
They call my dick the bow and arrow. It's actually very aerodynamic.
Yo,
My dick is made
It's
for
in
running.
3-round bursts.
Yeah.
Battle
My dick
rifle.
My dick is
I
made
have-
for me to be very quick, to have a boner and get to the other side of the room very quickly and go fuck over there, and then then be able to spin around without whacking it on anything, and then get to the other side of the room and then start fucking over there.
You just do like an orgy obstacle course.
Yeah.
Nice.
Leapfrog. Boom. Yeah.
I just realized you look like Robert
Like
Plant.
parkour, but with sex. What?
You look like Robert Plant with the widow's peak, but I also have to piss.
Who?
So I'll be right
I-
back.
All right,
I think
feel you.
we've been going over an hour now, haven't we?
No.
But also
Huh?
we're not going live, so we can edit. So we might as well, if we're still having fun,
I
might
have
as well
fun.
just
if
go.
if you want to take a
I-
piss break, go in there.
Yeah, go
If
ahead.
Cody's done, then just speak up, brother.
No, I could go a little bit longer. I just got to get up early.
Look at Rusty with the fucking picture that he took,
I took
and he
it.
he didn't frame it. He just printed it out and hung it on his wall.
Well,
Not
it was-
worth framing.
It was in
He
my
was like-
gallery presentation in photo in college. I did a great job.
In
We broke into
photo?
a building. You know the building that has forever
That's
boner
cool,
spray
dude. I
painted on the side?
actually, I finished with a gold medal in sports, but you got that in photo.
Is that how they grade in sports?
Well, what did you get it in?
You got a
fucking
gold medal
photo,
plus.
idiot.
Yeah, dude,
How'd
it
you
was
get
a
it
good
in
class.
photo? That's not a class. Photo isn't a class.
Gen photo, dude. Suck a dick.
That's photography.
I'm like, yeah,
Is that generational photography? What is it?
yeah, dude. I take
What is
photos
it?
of grandparents, dude,
What are you, dude?
holding their grandchildren.
Did you guys see that thing I fucking shared the other day on my Instagram story about the fucking coronavirus and the Tiger King?
No.
Dude, you guys are a bunch of pussies. I'll read it to you.
It's
All
like I saw it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw it. It's like a Facebook meme. Like it's
Yeah,
like
but it's
something
still
my mom
funny.
would have shared.
Hey, Rusty. Half the things that you post, my mom would never share. So
Yeah,
why do you
dude.
watch your fucking mouth.
Ooh.
My mom would go, "Who's this fucking dumbass idiot?
What's a ketamine?
What's a ketamine, dude?" I swear to God, in the Tiger King documentary, they go, "We like to give the tigers ketamine." I go, "Couldn't put down a Rusty. I know that. Couldn't put down a Rusty. He's gonna put down a tiger. That's adorable."
Right.
Couldn't put down a kid who's 120 pounds. You want to put down 1,000-pound tiger?
Yo,
Good luck.
When fucking Doc Antle was on Theo Vaughn, Theo asked him who he thinks the real Tiger King would be. And Doc Antle goes, "I don't know about Tiger King. I like to think of myself as more of a tiger guy."
A tiger guy.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was going to say God, and that would have been so
And he
fucking
just-
money.
What's funny is I've totally been to his. Whoa, dude! Did you army crawl in and be honest?
I saw the chair move.
Did you army crawl in?
I crawled in.
I knew you
Dude, Jake
fucking
the
did.
Snake
Dude.
over
I thought it
here.
would be fun.
It was fun. I liked it.
All right, cool.
Cody, is that your mom's lighter?
No, it's my friend's.
It's his mom's dildo.
It's my
idiot.
friend's mom's lighter, I guess.
I'm just holding it for my friend. It's mom.
My friend's mom's
It's
lighter.
not mine, I swear.
It's not mine, I swear. I do swear that it's not mine, and it's not.
What's the weirdest thing you guys have done during the quarantine?
I don't know. I've been busting nuts out to wazoo,
Yeah? I don't have
Oh
a
my-
door.
To what?
dude. Just like insane amount of nuts.
No, but like to what though? Are you busting those nuts to?
It's really all over the place, dude. Like I'll go to
Tiger Queen. You do a lot of Tiger Queen searches.
my
Tiger
preferred
mom.
my preferred site is X videos, and then I
Of course, it's free.
just scroll the homepage till I find something I like.
Ooh, you scroll the homepage. That's always dangerous. You never know what you're gonna find on a homepage.
About yourself, dude. Never
No,
gonna-
not
never
even.
know
It's not
you're
even like
gonna find out about
recommended
yourself.
videos. They're like, listen, this is what we think you should be watching. And sometimes you're like, I never even wanted to know that existed.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
always say
here's
this,
the
dude.
thing.
They got to categorize porn better because these poor first timers, dude, they're going down the list and it's just like anal, BDSM, like fucking put
It's
boobs at the
aggressive.
top, put
It's
boobs at the
aggressive.
top, vagina number 2.
I like that. That's what I like.
Yeah, dude. I've been like, because I've just been chilling by myself. I'm like, kind of going back in my past, and I'm finding different porns.
I think that's called going through your history.
No, I'm finding different porns of different body types that match all my different ex-girlfriends. and
Oh,
I'm
you
jerking
have
off
to,
that.
dude. All I
Yeah.
need to forehead.
Rob's
dude,
just
a
typing in
good
like
blowjob
fat
video.
failure. Just types in fat daughter. And you're like, what are you looking for, dude?
Yeah.
I just
Well,
imagine Rob being
I've had people that were more tits heavy, and then more ass heavy, and then there's
Tits
been people that have been
Rob Google's heavy tits.
heavy tits.
Cody, what's the weirdest thing you've looked up?
I've looked up pale tits.
I
Probably
like
like
that.
cartoon shit.
I love
That's
a
the
pale
weirdest shit you've
tit.
done.
Cartoon
What's
stuff.
specific? What's
Was it a
specific?
specific cartoon?
Like
You knew
I
what
want
show you
like I
wanted?
want to see like Marge and fucking Lois and like I like when sons bang their moms. It's fucking sick.
About you,
Like-
Rusty?
porn wise.
No, dude. Like, what's the weirdest shit you looked up? I don't care if it's porn or not.
Yeah, there's been a lot of videos. I don't know where it's coming from, but I just keep seeing videos of people falling and then to their death and just they explode everywhere.
I don't like those. I don't like
mean-
those. I had a buddy send me a fucking like dude commit suicide video, and I was like, bro, if you're gonna send this in this group message, I'll leave right now. Like, I'm not ready for this.
I'm not even that. The ones that when they're committing suicide, that's not the one that irks
A
me.
dude
It's
jumped
the
off a
one-
building and his head exploded.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, I thought a joke was coming. Like,
Yeah, no, it's the
I was
one.
waiting for like a punchline.
It's the ones that like they're just like parkouring and they don't mean to do it. They don't mean to fall and they fall like really bad and they die and explode. You're like, oh, they didn't even wanna.
You're like,
Yeah,
they're gonna
They have
scream,
to have
they
that
go,
look in their eye,
parkour, no.
Should we still film it? Just and then like after you hit, it's like I don't have
the
to delete
cameraman's
it.
like,
dude. He could still hit the roll on the landing. Give him a shot.
Yo,
I
there
need to
should
send this
be
somewhere.
there should be more GoPro suicides.
There probably are. but they
GoPro
just-
should sponsor the
Suicide.
suicide hotline.
Yo, I
No,
would,
suicide.
dude. Can
Just
you
suicide.
imagine?
They should sponsor the Golden Gate Bridge.
No one sponsors suicide.
I mean,
Yo,
could
if you
you
walk across the bridge?
the
they just give you
GoPro
a
Bridge.
GoPro.
could you imagine a GoPro / Red Bull 911? That
Wait,
footage.
start over. What?
I had a trouble imagining
It's
what
called-
you just said.
It's called
Same.
Wet Pro because you're gone now. Gone pro.
GoPro, if GoPro and Red Bull sponsored 911, that footage,
It's
yo,
still-
It'd be so extreme.
the,
Melted
the
on the 70th floor. Bet you wish you had wings.
Just some
Yeah,
dude who's
the-
like, "Hey, dude,
Never
I'm gonna fuck.
forget.
the,
Hey, my
the,
name's Marty, and I'm not a pilot."
the fan engagement on that post would be so insane.
A lot of dislikes. Just like I actually hated 9/11. I actually was not a fan.
I think you'd be surprised. I think a lot of people would empathize with the Middle East.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not if they
If,
were
if they did it like a
American.
flutog, dude, they fucking they just pushed the airplane off a cliff and then just rode the wave,
I think it's unwoke.
glided into the towers.
I think it's unwoke not to empathize with the people who would crash planes in the shit.
I mean, I don't know about empathizing with those people. those guys to me fucking took it on the chin. They wore a fucking bunch of Under Armour hats and they got on that fucking plane and they were like, "We're getting ready today."
Well, here's the thing. You have to realize where they're coming from.
I think Rob's Google searches have been a lot darker than we realized, guys.
He's like, "You guys got to think about looking this shit up," and we're like, "What's in your history, brother?"
he Googles 9/11, but extreme.
9/11 Red Bull, and you're like, "That's not. I mean, that's pretty good flavor, but I don't know if it's good."
Yeah. Fucking like 360 9/11.
These
We had
are the
one-
moments where people get canceled, and you go, "Why did they get canceled?" You go, did you hear what the fuck they were talking about,
Is that gonna be this episode?
dude? Yeah, if I got fired from something, it'd be this.
Well, I had to
Not
take,
even, it'd probably be me.
I had
Said
to
so
take
much worse. Zero
That's
Dark
just-
30, dude.
Zero Dark 30 is probably the worst thing I've ever said.
What'd you fucking say, dude?
I just thought about. You ever see the movie Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
You
I
know,
have.
it's. I go. That's what they did when they killed all Osama's boys. I go. They killed Zero.
It was his wives, dude.
Oh, his
He
wives.
surrounded himself and his wives.
He goes, "We wasted 0 bullets and we killed 30. Who was it? We killed Dark 30. The 30 Dark Wives.
Jesus.
It was bad. It was bad. Thank God I never said it again.
Well,
You
Uh,
did- well, here's the
I
thing.
work in beer.
you just did.
Yeah, so I feel like this didn't get enough love, but the weirdest thing I fucking Googled, I said
ahead,
when you were
dude.
out of the room, the rapper Wretch is literally having a telethon on his Instagram Live where he brings on random dudes to piss on white girls. And that's
Who is it?
hilarious.
I'm into
Wretch,
that.
the rapper.
Wretch?
Yeah,
Wretch. Could we like
My name
find
is Boy.
an
I'm a
Instagram
wretched
Live
boy.
thing
Wretched
right now?
wretch. Right?
probably. He's been doing all sorts of wild shit
It's
on
on
his Instagram
Instagram.
Live. Yeah, he had someone play Russian
How do
roulette
you spell
earlier
it?
today.
How you spell it?
Did they win?
RETCH.
Did they win?
I think
Wretch
so.
certified?
Otherwise, I'd be saying he had someone commit suicide on his Instagram. So
Yeah, there's no way there's a bullet in there. That's fake. You fake.
Demon Show Liddy at
Pussy.
11:30. Tune in. What is that, bro?
it's the demon show, dude. He's having people like do fucked up
Is
shit.
that what
Like,
it
piss
is?
on- Yo, he literally was just him on the camera going, "Yo, he's pissing on a white girl. We ain't seeing no dicks. It's going to be super chill. God, tune in."
Got tuned in.
I don't know. No one seems as excited as me. Geoff, you seem a little more
Dude,
interested than I did.
This video is crazy. There's just so much happening.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What
There's a
is
lot.
this?
That's
It
rats,
looks like
dog.
it remind me of like the scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when there's just like a bunch of random shit when they're in the tunnel taking that fucking boat and it's just like they're tripping out. It's like a bunch of crazy shit. That's what
Dude,
that looked like.
Pure Imagination's a banger.
Yeah,
Rob,
and
you
then-
should cover that.
And then when what's his name gets all
I'm in.
serious, he's like, "Can that it starts bleeding and shit?" You're like, "What the fuck, dude? Why you get all
Dude,
aggressive?"
this guy don't care what he posts at all. Wait, look at this. Wait for it. 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 Boom, boom, dude. He don't give a fuck what he's posting.
Yo,
Dude,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying.
There's
Who
so
does
much
it?
point
Does he
on the
have good
internet
music?
right now.
Yeah,
They can't
no,
get
he
it
makes
all.
banging ass rap music.
Like good?
Yeah, dude, it's mostly about drinking lean.
Dude, these are all his music videos right here.
That's tight.
All I just see is just bitches, dude.
Dude,
All I see is
I
bitches.
hate that. And I hate that.
I hate.
All right, what are we at, Robbo?
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm
Obstacle.
getting I'm tucking
Yeah,
out.
Cody's sick of our shit.
Also, dude, me and Cody are suckered out.
Jeff's like
We're
5 girlfriends
suckered out,
deep right
dude.
now.
Wait 1 sec. I gotta see if the. Oh, damn it! It got deleted. It was on Instagram, but apparently there's like this like trend of people.
Apparently, people are fucking friends, dude.
No, like it's just. I just saw this montage of just like chicks like setting up their camera, and then they just are completely naked and just run and jump pussy first into their camera. And it's so fucking funny.
That's hilarious. What's the website?
I saw a girl.
I don't know. I liked it on Instagram and it got
Send
taken
it to
down.
me.
Go back
I
to your
know.
history, dude. I thought we were doing a deep dive.
No, it got taken.
That's crazy.
It got
Send me a
taken
link.
down. I liked it on Instagram and then it got taken down.
Dude, I want to see chicks jumping pussy
No,
first onto
Rob,
dicks.
do your
like
own
it's
video. Put it on TikTok. Do it. Come on, 12-year-olds.
I'll do it. I'll show my pussy.
Yeah,
Play
tomorrow
Quakes with that boy.
we're
Pussy.
all starting a web series to beat Night Coffee.
It's called boy pussy.
No, we're all doing a different one. You could take claim to that if you want, though.
No,
I
I
feel like you're the
want
only
boy
one
pussy.
that. I feel like you're the only one that could take claim.
No,
to
I
that.
want boy pussy.
No,
You and
Yeah,
Tyler are
dude.
pretty close.
I called it.
I call horse penis.
No.
Did you guys already call that?
Hey,
I called you that.
Oh
like
no,
that.
dude.
I like that.
HP, dude.
I feel like we're all
HP.
slowly like robots, so they turn the off switch. We're all just like, it's your.
Yeah, dude. Someone took the batteries out of my butt plug, if you know what I mean.
Oh, dude.
I do know what you mean because I put butt plugs in my butt.
You picking up what I'm putting in? You know
Let
what I
me
mean?
ask you this right now:
I'm
was
putting
this
in what
better-
you're putting down. That's
Was
what
this better than what you guys did with fucking Foster and Peggy and shit?
I don't know. I'm really
Is it up
Cody
there?
hates this episode.
no. I'm just really high. So I don't even. It feels like we've been doing this
Cody, I
for
wish
13
I was
minutes.
there with you.
But
Dude,
the
that's-
first 13 minutes.
I wish
What?
I was there with you, dude.
That's been the struggle today, dude. I have all those fucking edibles, but I knew we were doing all these podcasts, and I just,
Wait,
like,
can I say this
last
real
week
quick?
I sat in my robe just like looking like fucking Shane Gillis hates me, and it was just not the most fun.
Asian.
Yo,
Wait,
did you
Jeff-
see that
Jeff-
fucking
Jeff, what were you gonna
Yang
say?
called out Shane Gillis by he shouted him out by name?
Who?
Fucking Andrew Yang was interviewed by the Post about all this Corona shit. He was just like,
Nah.
yeah, I mean,
Arda
like
Kreischer.
when Shane Gillis called me that slur, and we're like, yo, are you still on that?
Hey,
dog?"
yo, he didn't call you that, by the way.
he
I
did.
don't
He called him
think.
a Jew chink.
Oh, he did. It was him directly. Excuse me. I
Yeah,
apologize. You
by
are the
name, dude.
Which,
you are
come
actually
on.
the only person that
If
could
the
say that.
shoe is a Jew chink,
Then it
and
is.
you've
Yeah,
If the
I
shoe
guess.
chi- if the
I
shoe
guess
chinks,
as they
dude,
say.
if the shoe chinks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I
Damn
was
it.
gonna
I was
say-
gonna say that.
Yo, Russ, you know Pat moved to Florida, right?
Yeah, I forgot he's trash now.
Yeah, so he moved to Florida, and he won't give a fuck if I say this. His girlfriend came over and brought edibles, right? And said she made about 12 cookies with it, right? And she goes, each one's probably like 300 to 400 milligrams. And I go, really? Because that's
Wow.
like a lot. She goes, yeah. And I go, how much did you use for it? And she goes, like a quarter. And I go, then there's just physically no way it could be. And then she was, and dude, I will say, she was like, no, it is. And then Robert ate 7 of the cookies. And I went, do you think he would be alive right now? Because I don't.
Oh shit!
It's
So,
like,
but
yo,
how much?
dude, I got $5 here. Really? How many quarters
That's
do you
still.
have?
He was.
Six.
I go, those are 10 milligram cookies. And she's like, they're 400. I go, they're absolutely not. I took 100 one time in LA and I thought I was paralyzed. There's no way these are 400s.
Jeff, the one that you sold me before I went on my trip, I ate it on my way home.
home.
What? What are you saying? What are you saying? I don't know. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that at all. What are you saying to me?
I was talking to.
You're talking to me.
I already talked to Rob. I think. I think you said just
Fucking
by
end the
accident.
call, dude. Fucking end the call.
What are you saying though? Finish your sentence. Because hypothetically, I don't know what you're talking about.
We can do
Alright.
hate crimes, but we can't do regular crimes.
It wasn't you. It was your girlfriend.
No, it's okay. She's
It
allowed
was
to
me.
do business with
It
the
was
retarded.
me. It was me. What are we saying?
All right.
no. I
Rob's upset.
I got-
No,
Rob's
Rob,
upset.
stop. Hold on. I want to.
I got a brownie from some comedian and I ate one without knowing how many milligrams it was, and then I was like in the line at the DMV, and all of a sudden I'm like, I made eye contact with the cop, and we were both like, I shouldn't be here, so I left. And
There's nothing sketchier than making eye contact with the cop
yeah,
and then a Homer Simpsoning back through the bush.
there was something about it, the way he looked at me, that we both were just like, how about you get out of here? I'm like, you know what? That's good.
We're natural enemies,
The
right?
cop
The
was
snake
like,
mongers.
I don't care about this shift today. And Cody's like, I think he told me to leave. I think I got to get out of here.
Yeah, but I get home, and when I was on the couch, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't feel like this is about. I need to go upstairs. I can't be in public right now. And I went to go stand up, and I started wobbling. I'm like, okay, so I can't walk. That's sick. Literally felt like I took heroin. I just laid on the couch with my family watching TV, and I just pretended I was asleep for 4 hours. I wasn't asleep. My adrenaline was kicking too much
Dude,
to sleep.
snore.
I love people faking
Yeah.
things. Brittany
I was like,
on
you don't
acid,
need to go to the hospital.
Brittany on acid once watched an entire movie with us, and she was sitting far away and never heard any of the volume of the TV, but never spoke up. So anytime we laughed, she would just start laughing. And then when we were done the movie, she was like, I'm gonna level you guys. I didn't see the movie. And we were like, you were with us. And she's like, but I didn't know what was going on.
Are you talking Cody's sister, Brittany?
No,
No.
Brittany Johan.
Oh, okay.
Brittany Johan was like, that was a good movie. I didn't know what was going on. She she just sat there with us, fake laughing for 2 hours.
Yo,
I've been there.
I feel that so hard.
Yeah, I like
So,
that.
Cody, I didn't like think about your family being in the living room. So when you said I was on my couch and I was like, I can't be in public right now, I was just fucking dying at the idea of you being like, there's windows here. This is not privacy.
This is public.
I mean, that's public. That's about as public as it gets. If you're
It's public.
downstairs, that's public, especially quarantined.
Rob, I love seeing the
wasn't
little
during the
ridges of your
quarantine.
knees right now, dude.
Yeah,
It
looks
looks like
like you
white
got-
elephants, dude.
Looks like you got tits.
What are we at? What are we at time wise?
I just have two Dr. Evils just dancing.
They're sucking each other's dicks, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta be at like 1:30 by now, right?
127.
We're at 117.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Def loves sevens.
Look at that.
Don't tell Aaron I said
7:17.
that. Don't tell Aaron I said that.
717. I told you
Um,
before, Rusty. I know this sounds crazy. I told you before. Went to McDonald's, ordered my meal the day of Philly's Funniest. The price was $7.77. And I remember thinking, everybody is fucked tonight. I am going to destroy. That's how crazy I am. I truly was like,
Yeah, what
I'm
if?
actually going to crush it tonight.
All right, okay, but you usually do really well anyway. But what if you would have lost after saying that? Would have you changed your feelings for those numbers?
He wouldn't have lost.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I go, dude, the Eagles will only win if I watch them play football. and then they'll lose while I'm watching them. I go, it's because I wasn't wearing their jersey.
Right.
That's why. And then I'll wear their jersey and they'll lose, and I go, I didn't wear the hat.
Right.
Oh,
I gotta wear the hat.
stupid.
And
I
then
washed
they'll
one
win.
of my socks, but not the other. Fuck.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, I didn't watch my Carson Wentz jersey the whole season they won the Super Bowl. Didn't watch. And not only that, Brittany didn't watch a single Eagles game. Goes, I think I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. And I looked at her and I went, if you watch the Super Bowl, I will stuff you in a closet and hold you for ransom. You will not watch the Super Bowl. Like, you will
During
not.
the
And
Eagles
then-
had
and then-
Super Bowl. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Somebody
You have
no,
something
no.
to say, Rob.
No,
All
no.
right, so the Eagles Patriots
Please.
Super Bowl, we had like not enough seating, so everyone was like standing and sitting on the floor and shit. And my friend asked me to hold his seat for him while he got a beer. And
you
while he
did.
was getting a beer, the Eagles scored their first like points of the game, and no one could make me get out of the seat for the rest of the game. It was fucking lit.
Dude, that's like straight up. That was a Bud Light commercial back in the day. Like this dude went down. He's like wearing a Broncos shirt, and he's like watching the Broncos game, and he goes down to the basement to get people some beers. And while he's down there, he hears all of his friends cheer, and he just walks up the stairs, hands them the beer, looks at the TV, and just starts walking back down to the basement. And they're all like, "Yes!" And he's like, "I have to do this. I have to."
You walk out of the room during an orgy, you hear your girl come, you're like, ah, fuck,
Oh, good luck. I gotta leave.
lost her now.
I'll share custody of the kids.
I'll share anything.
Over.
Friends.
I'll raise them as my own.
I'll share the kids' custard.
I thought that
Mustard.
too, but I
Ew.
decided that was stupid. So I didn't say it.
That's gross.
Mustard.
Custardy, dude.
Yo, Robert, are you the screen next to me? Are you in the containment pod next to me on yours?
You guys are diagonal on mine.
Literally, it's me, two to my right, then you.
Oh, I have you guys in foursomes.
I have you guys in blocks.
Yeah.
I'm a block.
Jeff,
I have you guys
is
in
Rob, is
even
Rob next to
quads.
me on yours?
All right.
No, you're
I
next
gotta-
to
I gotta
Cody
sign
on
off.
the bottom. And me
Cody
and Robert
kiss.
next to each
Wait,
other.
Cody kiss.
Cody,
I
I
gotta
love you.
leave. I'm above
me.
you.
I love you. I
Love
love you.
you.
Tell me you love
Hey,
me
Cody,
back.
what do you have to get up for?
Hey, work.
And I
You
Really?
got
love you.
shit to kill, dude.
Yeah.
Really, dude, I have ants. So if you want to come through,
I got mice. I've killed them.
I only do the outside
Surround
stuff.
them.
you only do the
Decapitated.
outsides.
You don't do insides at all.
Not for now.
Now you just hand stuff.
With me, you do.
Yeah.
I haven't done your inside. If you
do?
want, I'll cough all over you.
All right. Should we just end this podcast?
Yeah, I think we had a good time. I think we all had fun. I
And
think
we're
the-
doing kisses on the boxes. I think that's kind of like a wrap it up type
All right,
of
everybody kiss it in the corner.
like a which quarter? Oh, you actually.
This has been a Drop Tent Media Production.